say, Aberdeen is look good at the back.
Hungry.
The pressure at the back is...
Windass gets a late one.
To be fair, that was, for me as well, a soft one.
Yeah.
You can hear the challenge from here, though. You can hear the tackle.
Was Windass on his heels? He didn't anticipate.
No,
Miller in for Barry Mackay. Rangers may have a chance if they can find the killer opener. Fired in by Miller, it's too deep. And headed behind by Ash Taylor, taking no chances. But you have to say, he's 37 years of age, Peter, but Kenny Miller is our most likely outlaw at the moment, creator and executioner as well.
Yeah, Kenny's got so much to give, he's still at his age, and he's done so fantastically. And he's doing really, really well. Let's hope he can get us back in this game.
Knocked in again, but wasn't far away. Interesting that Pedro Caixinha threw on Miles Bierman at fullback. Just watch this corner again. It's one from the training ground from Barry Mackay. And it doesn't trouble the goalkeeper, but the movement of Gardner is one of the positives.
Yeah, it's good movement. He's under pressure. For me, somebody should be blocking the defender off to give Joe Gardner that wee bit half a yard he might need to get a wee bit of room, because he's one of the strongest, one of the headers. So I don't understand why they're letting him fight with somebody instead of trying to maybe get a wee block in the defenders to help him a little bit.
The average age of Rangers back four at the moment is 20 and a quarter years. Long delivery. Mackay can't gather. He might get a chance to do it now. Works it back to Tavernier. Now Terral. Over the top. Dodu. Tracked by Logan. Rangers getting no luck at all in the final third. Wilson wins his header again. It really is a night that's needing exceptional concentration.
Definitely, Tommy. See, one positive I can say is that Adam Rooney is not getting on it at all. Every ball that comes up to him is headed against Wilson or Bates at the back, and he's not winning any of them. He's not getting into the game as well as he would, so he'll be frustrated a little bit. He's not getting touches and plays and chances as well. So they're doing a good job of keeping him out of the game. Miller
wins his header. Terral picks off the loose ball. Miller gets involved, shut down by Rooney. What I was about to say was interesting that Pedro Caixinha threw on Miles Bierman for the injured Lee Hodgson. He had an option in Andy Halliday as a more experienced campaigner who he could have played there, just to give someone to talk to David Bates at the heart of the defence, and of course Aidan Wilson.
Yeah, that's true, but I kind of like that. I like that he's throwing the player on there who knows he can play that position. He's done it before. Give the boy a chance.
Which they maybe know each other's game because they played together in the under-20s all season.
Definitely. I think Halliday as well would be better in the middle of the park as well. Probably a player we might see later on when he's injured as well to get around the pitch.
Now, you often wonder if John Terral has a full tank of gas. He very rarely lasts the 90 minutes. Fired in field, and Considine, he's having freedom to operate down that left-hand side in a wing-back role, working with McGinn, who has it now. Back for O'Connor. Here's McGinn, fancies it, and he tugs it well wide of the target. Good opportunity just to refresh your tonight's teams. Rangers made 2 changes from the victory against Hearts at the weekend. There's no Clint Hill carrying an injury. Jason Holt drops to the bench. Their replacements were debutant Aidan Wilson at the heart of defence. Joe Dodu deployed in a wide attacking role. So Fotheringham's in goal. It's Tavernier, Bates, Wilson and Hodgson, who's since been replaced by Bierman. We've got Mackay, Terral, Windass, Miller, Dodu and Gardner completing the Rangers starting 11 on the bench. Already called into action is Bierman, Halliday, Holt, Blackhorn, Barjonas and Atakaye. Here's Terral. He's done well to get away from O'Connor, and then doubling up with Shinnie. Terral certainly trying to get Rangers going, and you can see all the qualities he's got. He's maybe just wanting a wee bit more time on the ball than this fixture allows, Peter.
Yeah, it's going to be a time when Aberdeen's going to be swarming around the players when they're on the ball, and that's where he shows his talent.
Derek McInnes appeals for the call and perhaps influences the decision. Miles Bierman,
I think
not too happy about it.
No, for me, I was a bit surprised at that as well. It looked like a Rangers ball.
Rangers legend Colin Steen, on this day in history, in 1969, scored 4 goals for Scotland against Cyprus, a record that stood the test of time until Stephen Fletcher did something similar recently in the colours of the national side. Colin Steen, what a player in his day. Under £100,000 from Aberdeen. But at the moment, Rangers are looking for a goal, any kind of goal. Fired into the danger area, Rooney stretches. It was a buzz bomb of a delivery from Andrew Considine, asking questions of the Rangers rearguard.
It's a great ball into the box, and that's when Rooney comes alive. You see it as well. He throws himself in front of a good defender, to be fair. Again, Wilson puts him off. You know, he's there every time Rooney is on the move. He does well to put him off in the situation. Rooney can't get a good touch on the ball.
31 minutes on the clock. One goal separates the sides. One for Rooney to chase again. Bates, steady, assured, and a comfortable header back for Florian. Gets the acknowledgement from the home crowd. And just a wee bit anxious again at the moment. He's back with Lewis. And ever present, every competition for Derek McInnes' side this season. His 50th game of the season. Terral again gets involved. Dodu. Closest Rangers have came was the endeavours of Kenny Miller, which came on the 19th minute. Joey Gardner, his curling effort, just was wrong side of the goal frame. Gardner then with a header from the Mackay corner, wrong side of the upright as well. It's Kenny Miller trying to marshal the troops. 3 goals for the season against Aberdeen, 9 in his career against the team from Pittodrie. In the box, awkward but dealt with. Nobody's wanting it, Peter.
No, but to be fair, you know, when you said nobody wanted it, running out, but Aberdeen is doing a great job of following their men and making it difficult for Rangers.
Down goes Gardner. He's not happy about the attentions of Mark Reynolds. Not often that Joey Gardner will plead with the referee that the game's a bit physical.
Yeah, he strives to do that.
A smile on his face though. He's won the free kick. And important that such set plays at least ask questions of the Aberdeen rearguard.
It's all about delivery. Get delivery, and then people willing to gamble on and take that opportunity and that chance to go and put a body on line, put a head on the end of the ball or a touch.
Terral fires it in. Too long again. I caught a glimpse of Kenny Miller there. Shake of the head. He'll have a word with John Terral. John Terral and his 20th Rangers appearance this evening. 20th appearance of the season. 13 for Rangers, 6 for Granada over in Spain. Pedro Caixinha, he'll be frustrated that Rangers haven't quite found their rhythm.
Yeah, he will be. I don't think his game plan is going the way he wanted it to at the moment. And you know, that'll be definitely at half-time having a wee talk, I think, if it doesn't change soon.
Barry Mackay has been switched to the left flank. Joe Dodu has crossfield to operate in front of the Sandy Jarden stand at the moment. The Rangers just try and shuffle it up a bit, try and find some space to operate in. Aberdeen shaped up, difficult to play through in a very compact 4-2-3-1 formation. Back with Lewis again.
There must be a game plan of some sort. You know, I mean, you see how many times you've now seen is the back four, one of them centre halves or right back or left back, trying to ping a ball out to the wingers.
Yep, big diagonals.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. None of them have come off yet. Notice that.
Nor have any of our wide players gone beyond the fullback, and we've not had runners getting beyond the striker from deep midfield.
Yeah, true.
You've got a big day tomorrow. Tell us what's on the radar for you. Your license, coaching license.
I got my UEFA A license assessment tomorrow at Murray Park.
We wish you success.
So hopefully I can pass that, and that'll be one ticked off the box.
Absolutely. Peter Lovenkrands should be at home, swatting, checking all these training ground moves, but he's here on Rangers TV as we all look for Rangers to at least get back on terms. Steady defending from Bates, wouldn't be bullied. Forward delivery doesn't travel as far as Dodu. Shinnie tries to work the opening again with the 1-2 from McLean. Backtracking to good effect is Tavernier. Not sure he wanted the short pass so quickly after he got back to his feet from David Bates there.
No, I don't think he did, but yeah, he managed to get a feet throwing over that.
Over the top. Josh Gardner. Well, Josh Windass Gardner would go on wide right. He'd drag Reynolds out of the area. The movement, it was again Kenny Miller with the intelligent delivery. Windash's first touch wasn't the best, and then he was forced wide, allowing the goalkeeper to come off his line and gather. Windash, just as I've talked about, midfielders getting beyond the striker for perhaps the first time this evening. We've seen it.
Yeah, and he doesn't get a touch there, a good first touch.
Down goes Windass. Free kick Rangers. It's been a stop-start season for Josh Windass. 17 goals last season for Accrington Stanley. It's a major step up in class, of course. Again, Kenny Miller tries to find the opening for Rangers. Always showing for it, always willing. Clever touch for Dodu. Tavernier's beyond him. All very tight. Aberdeen pounce again in numbers. No one's picked up Christie.
Too much space.
Just in that hole. And Tavernier gets out to him enough. And Bates tracks the movement. There may just have been the nearest of touches on it. So says referee John Beaton. Aberdeen get the corner. But again, that space is a concern, Peter.
Too easy, Tom. Far too easy for my liking. Get the ball under no pressure at all. Turns and gets a run at the back four. That should not happen. Either one from the back four needs to step out, close him down early, or one of the midfielders in the whole midfield need to be more closer to him, so he can't turn that easily in front of them. Cause him drop. He almost skipped by there and could have a shot on target.
It's now McGinn with the corner. Back for Christie again. Josh Windass sticks to the task, and Windass stays goal side. It breaks kindly back to McGinn. Here's O'Connor. Over the top, Considine's long. Plays it into the danger area. Chance Aberdeen. Big
save.
block from Wes Fotheringham. The flick on from Considine saw Ash Taylor in space. Rangers on the ropes. Taylor denied by a big block from Wes Fotheringham.
It's a fantastic save from Fotheringham. He's been doing this all season, to be fair. Saving the Rangers players a lot of times where there's great saves. Fantastic anticipation there. He should score, to be fair, Considine, but it's a great save from the Rangers goalkeeper.
And from McGinn again. Still not clear. Lofted over the top. Ultimately in there. I think it was Adam Rooney with the final touch. They're Aberdeen knocking on the door. They're looking for a second. Some desperate defending from Rangers. It's a decent delivery. It's not really dealt with, but no space for Rooney to capitalise.
Very lucky, I think, Rangers in that situation. That's a chance Rooney's been waiting for, and he normally puts that away.
Miller.
Drive into the space. 6
minutes of the first period remaining plus stoppages, when the Rangers lost the services of Lee Hodson after only 17 minutes, as Tavernier tries to get the better of the backtracking Shinnie, and he draws the corner from Rangers, or rather he doesn't. I thought there might have been a bit of a deflection. James Tavernier trying to push Rangers on in the wide areas there, tracked by Shinnie, and the ball goes behind for a goal kick. Still Aberdeen with a goal to the good here this evening against Rangers. Here's a wee bit of bee that's been in my bonnet for a wee while. The Rangers constantly getting stick for not putting enough of a challenge onto Celtic this season. Aberdeen themselves have been champions of Scotland 4 times, the last of which was in 1985. 32 years since anyone out with the old firm has won the top flight in Scottish football. In those 32 years since Aberdeen last won it, Celtic have had 14 titles, Rangers have 18. 54, there's no doubt about it. But there should be questions asked by others in the Scottish game about what they're doing to improve their lot to try and be more competitive. 32 years since someone other than Rangers or Celtic won the league.
Yeah, no, I can't agree with you more, Tom, and that's it. Especially when you see that Aberdeen used to winning leagues at one point, and they didn't build from that, where Rangers and Celtic did.
It can be done.
It can be done, of course. If Leicester can go and win the Premier League, other teams in the Scottish League should be able to do the same things, but they're not.
And yet the media are the ones who criticise Rangers at every turn for not doing enough.
Yeah, but I think the media...
The rest get a free ticket.
Exactly. I see the media love to see Rangers not doing well, I think. That's why I've always had that, even when I was here.
Yeah.
Media loves to see Rangers fail so they can write bad stuff about it. the same.
Combines with McGinn, again tries to deliver after being played in by McLean. They get another corner. But at the moment, you can't complain. Aberdeen are the hungrier, they're more physical, they've got better movement, and they look, at this stage of proceedings, the most likely to head north.
They deserve to be ahead. Can't say that. They took a chance and they had great opportunities afterwards. Rangers have had one good one, and that's it. And the rest has been Aberdeen putting the pressure on Rangers.
Fotheringham through traffic makes it his.
Fantastic.
Now, a league ever present again this season for West Fotheringham. Now Tavernier's got a chance. He's got McGinn in his slipstream. Fires it in. Gardner flicks it on. Taylor can only head it in the air. Windass is there. Suggestions of a handball. Mackay. Pulled wide. Now, Mackay had his finger on the trigger. He just wanted it played back into his path as Rangers load the box. It's the first time, Peter, we've had a number of bodies in a danger area.
Windass done well to put his body in there to try and put the defender off, and ball drops to Mackay that he's hoping for, also to his right foot, and he doesn't get a great connection on it. So you could be confident with a couple of goals in the last couple of games. Must be a little bit disappointed he doesn't hit the target, but good opportunity.
Yeah, it was from that kind of range he scored in recent matches, but this time wrong side of the target. I think Rangers would be quite happy to hear the half-time whistle.
Yeah, of course you don't want to go in at 1-0 down, but like I said, Aberdeen's been a better team first half, you have to be honest, and Cassini got a big talk at half-time to get stuff changed.
Aberdeen, of course, will contest the Scottish Cup final against Celtic. I think we all might have our red scarves on, unusually, for that one, for Considine, with the throw.
Counter-attack there. Adam Rooney's going to be falling in
for scraps, as will Christian McLean. Oh, wonderful save. It was sensational technique, to be fair, from Niall McGinn. He's got it right under the crossbar and it dips late on, and this is a terrific save from Fotheringham.
Fantastic save. Another fantastic save from Fotheringham. Does so well to read it and come across quickly. Great hit from McGinn as well.
Now, Wes Fotheringham has had an outstanding season, growing in stature as the Rangers number one. As in comes the corner, it's a dangerous delivery. Terrell gets something on it, thump goalwards by Ryan Christie, but it's well off target and nestles in the Copeland Road stand as we approach the half-time whistle. It can't be far from then. Someone has just disappeared with the ball. Izowski. He's gathered the match ball, ran straight up the stairway and out through exit 10. Is it 10?
People are trying to grab him as well.
He just gathered the match ball, left his seat, ran straight up the stairs and straight out. Exit 19, in fact. He made for it. He was busily, as we might catch it again, pushing the ball under his jacket. He's going home with a souvenir this evening if he makes it out the stadium.
It's all about if the guard's going to get told, the security's going to get told before he gets to the bottom. Somebody's coming with a match ball. He gets stopped.
Rumiga. One additional minute. has been confirmed by fourth official Alan Newlands. Starts right now. John Terrell's had a difficult evening.
Surprised he's not been shown a yellow card yet. You know, that's a couple of fouls. He's not. I don't think another one he'll get a booking. So he needs to be on his best behaviour now.
Well, the good news is we've sent for a replacement ball. Rooney, always a handful, restored to the striking berth tonight after missing out the match against Celtic when he was on the bench. Fired in by McLean, a dangerous delivery. It drifts wide of the target. McLean bringing the first half to a closure. Kenny Miller has been the man trying to get Rangers into any kind of condition to lay a glove on Aberdeen, but it just hasn't happened. Rangers started relatively brightly. Dodu had a chance and McGinn fired over for Aberdeen. Windasses tried to get beyond the strikers for Rangers, however they found themselves a goal behind after only 9 minutes to Graham Shinney. It was all about desire for the former Inverness man. Found the space, drove forward and drilled it beyond Fotheringham. And had it not been for the form of West Fotheringham, it could have been much more than a single goal difference between the sides at the moment. Half-time here at Ibrox. It's Rangers 0, Aberdeen 1. Join Peter Lovington and myself, Tom Miller, after this short break when we will analyse that first 45 minutes of action from Ibrox. Half-time, Rangers 0, Aberdeen 1.
Follow with pride.
No to racism.
Follow with pride.
No to sectarianism. Follow with pride.
No to unacceptable behaviour.
Follow with pride.
Follow with pride.
Follow with pride.
Follow with pride.
Surely one of the highlights must be
Well, for this one, Peter, tonight, both teams made two changes from their respective last outings. Rangers winning 2-1 against Hearts. Well, Celtic, well, they took the points up at Aberdeen on Friday night with a 3-1 victory. For Rangers, it meant there was no Clint Hill carrying a bit of a knock. Hole dropped to the bench. Wilson debuted alongside Joe Dodu. So changes for Rangers, but Aberdeen made two changes as well. Christie, who could play against his parent club, came into the Aberdeen side for the suspended Hayes, and Rooney was restored to attack at the expense of Jay Stockley. Rangers started brightly but found themselves a goal behind Peter after only 9 minutes, and it was the man wearing the skipper's armband this evening with the continuing absence of Ryan Jack who did the damage. It was all about desire from Graham Shinney. He wanted it more than anyone else in the field, and he brought up a fine finish as well.
Yeah, he did. You know, it's for me far too easy. You know, you can see it. He skips right by Terrell. Terrell pulls out the challenge, and it's a great finish in the end. Composed finish, puts the ball in the back of the net. But a great drive from him, but very sloppy from Rangers. Far too easy.
They were all attracted to the ball.
Yeah, but you know, for me, when he'd run towards Terrell, you expect him to go in and at least put a challenge. You know, even just knock him over or make a foul then, so he can't get a run straight through. Even when he runs straight through, it's an open gap. I don't know why it's not been closed. Bates comes over too short or too late and doesn't get a chance to get a block in. But don't take anything away from the finish. A fantastic run and good finish.
8 minutes later, it got worse for Rangers when they lost defender Lee Hodgson to injury, and he was replaced by Miles Bierman. Well, if Shinney demonstrated real tenacity to get the goal for Aberdeen, it was matched and then probably eclipsed. It was top trumped, in fact, by Kenny Miller. Kenny showing real desire. Another skipper's part, created the chance himself here, and when it was played into the path of Gardner, he really probably should have had Rangers back on terms, Peter.
Yeah, for me, it's the point he doesn't hit the target. He should hit the target and at least put the pressure on, and it's a great opportunity. Great play from Kenny Miller. Puts the pressure on, desire, everything, driving forward, and picks a good pass as well. For me, he could maybe took another touch in to drag the defender over to get it a wee bit easier, but he's done fantastically well, and Garner should hit the target and should score.
Well, Joey Gardner with 2 goals in the last 2 games was looking to add to that one. And Rangers forced the corner. Barry Mackay delivered from the left-hand side. Gardner, good movement, stepped off his marker, got the flick header on it, but he could only hit the side netting again as Rangers were knocking on the door at this stage.
Yeah, it was actually a decent delivery, but under too much pressure. I would love to have seen maybe a block in there and the defender give Garner half a yard space to attack the ball, but he's under too much pressure and can't get it on target. Good defending.
Absolutely, but he climbed so well, Joey Gardner, and he'll be looking for opportunities second period. Josh Windass has only one goal for the season in his Rangers career, and just prior to him sort of showing for this when we talked about the necessity for midfielders to get forward and beyond the strikers. Again, Miller was the provider. A wonderful delivery over the top. Josh Windass got beyond the Aberdeen rearguard. He lost his touch, he lost his footing, and the opportunity was gone.
Yeah, it's a great ball game from Kenny Miller, and Windass gets a poor touch. If he takes a good touch, he has a great opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net. But he doesn't get a touch that he wants, and he ends up losing the ball.
Now, Josh Windass, a thumbs up for the delivery from Kenny Miller. However, it was Aberdeen who finished the half stronger. Wes Foderingham really earning his corner this evening. A huge save, 7 minutes short of the interval. It was a Considine flick-on header. There was Taylor on mark from no range whatsoever, and there was Foderingham, right place, right time. A huge block to keep the scoreline down to 1 goal as a difference.
This is a fantastic save. He stays on his feet as long as he can, and then takes a gamble on the finish. A little bit maybe a poor finish, or maybe a defender's finish, you would say. But he should score, but don't take anything away from the save from Foderingham. It's a fantastic save, and he's been doing it, time and time again.
Well, if that one was good on the stroke of half-time, Aberdeen forced another free kick. Now McGinn stepped up. Stunning technique. Thought he'd got a second. Wes Foderingham had other ideas to deny the Northern Ireland internationalist, and has given Rangers a real lifeline for the second half. Watch this save. It's top draw.
It's a fantastic save. I think he's just going to creep in under the bar, and he moves his feet very quickly and gets up and gets a strong hand to it and pushes over. So it's a great hit from McGinn as well, but it's a top class finish.
At 1-0, Peter, we have a chance.
Yes, we still have a chance, of course. Anything can happen in the second half. Up at Aberdeen, we kind of got outplayed as well.
Yeah.
But it was 0-0 at that point, and suddenly we took it in the end. But today we had to come from behind. It's going to be a difficult task, but it's David Cable. We've got another 45 minutes to change it all around.
Absolutely. Half-time here at Ibrox, Rangers 0, Aberdeen 1. Full live and exclusive second half action coming up shortly. But before then, up close and personal, and answering your questions, a real Malteser. I'll get my coat. It's Mel Beersman.
What did you have for breakfast? I had baked beans, scrambled egg, boiled egg, and with pepper and salt, and that's it. Which footballer did you look up to when you were younger? I looked up to Gareth Bale quite a lot because he was, he's left-footed, he's fast, he's like a proper athlete, and I looked up to him a lot. What is your favourite meal? Oof, put me on the spot here. I like traditional Maltese food. Love them, like pasta and everything. But I've got to say, a Chinese is possibly my favourite meal. What's your best mate in the squad? It's Aidan Wilson. We get along. We spend a lot of time together. Coming out for a beer, man. Nah, I'm not sure the gaffer would let me right now. How do you prepare for a game? Well, to be honest with you, I just concentrate, stick some music on, relax. Go through what I need to do, set pieces and everything, and just make sure I'm relaxing. Which first team player has given you the best advice? Like I said, Lee Wallace, he's been helping me from the first day I've trained with the first team till up to now, on and off the pitch. He's been helping me tactically and emotionally, so yeah. Have you always been a defender? If not, what's your favourite position to play? To be honest with you, I was young, really young, starting with 5'6", I was a centre-back, but I only went on for a bit. But then played winger, left wing for a bit, but I think possibly my favourite position is left back. If you were to move to one team in the world, who would it be? Possibly Real Madrid. Do you think you can become a mainstay in the multinational team in the years to come and possibly become captain? Yeah, 100%. Like I said, keep on working hard. It's always been my ambition to actually captain my national team at first team level, so just got to keep on working hard and go up the ranks and get there, really. Who do you look up to in the Rangers squad? I look up to most of the lads. I look up to Barry Mackay quite a lot because obviously he's been through the ranks. He came through the academy and, he's doing really well. Scored a cracking goal last Sunday. So, what job would you want if football didn't work out? Possibly into business or accounting or something like that.
You're quite good with numbers. How's your maths?
Not bad, average. If you could share a house with any Rangers player, who would it be and why? Possibly Aidan Wilson, because just get along. Maltese timpano, mac and cheese. No, I've got to say Maltese timpano all day.
Explain what that is.
It's like a pasta, like baked type of thing. It's really nice. If you could be an animal, what animal would you be and why? I don't know, a lion maybe? I don't know. Best hair in the first team. Best hair in the first team. Oh wow. I don't know, to be honest. I don't have a clue. Does Clint Hill act like your dad? Nah, Clint's a really nice guy. He gives me support and helps me. He's got great banter and jokes about and everything. So he's a really nice guy. Malta or Scotland? Well, Scotland's a nice place, but Malta's always home, isn't it? So, and better weather. So, what is your favourite emoji? Possibly the crying face, laughing face. Who is your roommate for games? Well, it varies sometimes. Depends on like positions and stuff like that. But I've had Robbie, I've had Waggy before. So.
Who's a good roommate? Is Waggy a good roommate?
Yeah, he's decent. Chat, decent. Who's got the best fashion sense in the club and who has the worst? Who has the best fashion sense in the club? I'd say Harry Forrest has got decent fashion sense. And who's got the worst? I'd say Serge. He wears tracksuits, all red trackies, and in my opinion, not the best. Who's the worst singer in the dressing room? I'd say Jamie Barr-Jonas. Who's the best player who you have played with or against? Best player I've ever played with was possibly Brahim Diaz from Manchester City. He was phenomenal. His feet, unbelievable. Really, really good player. Are you a fan of Maltesers? Yeah, I like them. I like Maltesers. Yeah. If you could invite 4 people around for dinner, who would it be and why? Well, it'll be my family because obviously they live back home, so it'll be, all 4 of my family.
I'm quite sure they'll be queuing up to have a word with young Master Bierman back at the training ground there. Yeah, and a fan of Maltesers. I just knew that was the case. Half-time here at Ibrox, it's not quite gone to plan first period. Rangers chasing the game, going behind in 9 minutes. Graham Shinney on target, his brother, of course. Andrew Shinney, his brother Graham, a former Rangers player. Andrew Shinney showing real desire for it, making life difficult for Rangers. Andrew Shinney now with Aberdeen, and Graham, of course, the man who broke the deadlock here this evening. Living Trans, myself, Tom Miller, getting set to bring you the whole second half. Rangers already forced into one change this evening, losing Lee Hodgson to injury. Looked as if he turned an ankle, with the match only 17 minutes old. And Miles Bierman came off the bench as his replacement. Rangers already made 2 changes from the team who beat Hearts on Saturday by 2-1. It gives a debut to Aidan Wilson at the heart of the Rangers defence, and Joe Dudu came back into the attacking midfield role with Jason Holt also on the bench. So tonight Rangers started Fotheringham in goal, a back 4 of Tavernier, Bates, Aidan Wilson and Hodgson. Then it was Mackay, Terrell, Windus, Miller and Dodu. Joe Gardner, the main focal point of the attack. Hodgson replaced by Bierman, as I said earlier. On the bench is change keeper Jack Anick, and it's Andy Halliday, Jason Holt, Martin Wycorn, Jamie Barr-Jonas and young Finnish wideman Serge Atakahi for Aberdeen. Well, 2 changes from their defeat to Celtic on Friday. Christie, who couldn't play against his parent club, came back into the side. Johnny Hayes was suspended. Rooney restored to the attack. They've Lewis in goal. A back 4 of Logan, Ash Taylor, Mark Reynolds and Andrew Considine. Then Holdinger, Anthony O'Connor and Graham Shinney. Ahead of them, Kenny McLean, Ryan Christie, and Niall McGinn up top, Adam Rooney. Rangers at the moment coming out from the dressing room in instalments, Peter Lovencrantz.
Yeah, but this for me, I don't like seeing that.
No.
You run out as a team. You don't run out, and the first 3 players come out, and one player come out, Mackay afterwards. Now 2 more has appeared.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of the team? You wait till everybody's ready in the tunnel, and then you go out together as a team.
And it's still happening.
It's still happening. Not everybody's out. Linesmen, the referees coming out, and all the players are not out yet for Rangers. That shouldn't be happening for me. You come out and you show you're a team. Same with Aberdeen. They come out as a team. Now Aberdeen be looking, going, why some players out, why some are not? You know, I mean, that's not where you show main sign. You mean to show
for Waggy.
Waghorn is coming on.
Yeah, Martin Waghorn for Joe Dodu, can I suggest? Yeah. This will necessitate a change in the Rangers' shape, can I suggest? Perhaps 2 up top, 4-4-2 perhaps, Peter, with Waghorn playing alongside Garner, or will he just operate in the wide right area?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll probably see more as soon as they kick the ball off. We'll see what kind of stand up. We'll have a look and see.
Final instructions from Pedro Caixinha to Martin Waghorn, who remained Rangers' top scorer, coming off the bench this season for the 14th time. We're underway for the second period. Thanks for joining us on Rangers TV. Wilson thumps it long, and the flag goes against Joe Garner.
Waghorn's going on the right side. He'll be playing right, so it's just a swap, straight swap for the wing player.
You feel for Joe Dodu. It's been a bit of a season where he's had to make an impact from the bench. I mean, he's got a start. Hasn't quite happened for him.
I think he's better for me. I think he's better through the middle.
As an impact player as well.
He'll also straight through the middle. I think he feels a bit lost out on the wing. A little bit like I did.
He's still learning the game. He's 22 next month, Peter.
Yes, I mean, you know, he still needs to learn the trade. Like I had to learn a whole new position on the wing. Same with these players. They need to learn to adapt to the system, because if you want to play for Rangers, sometimes you can't play the favourite position.
Game ahead tennis. O'Connor has other ideas.
I wonder if that's the ball that we started the game with, or if that came back. We don't know.
We'll make some inquiries.
We'd love to know about that.
Yeah. He was off and running, the boy.
He's been away. He's in the car. He's on the way home.
Here's Bates. He's off and running in possession. Suicide from Rangers. Chance for Aberdeen.
Oh, it's a good save.
Down goes McGinn. No contact from Fotheringham. McGinn cleverly outmuscles Bates. Fires it back in. Here's McLean. Still Aberdeen. Fotheringham again denying Aberdeen. He's a one-man wall of resistance at the moment. It was Rooney denied on the follow-up after Fotheringham with the first huge save. Again, keeping Rangers in this match, Peter.
Very sloppy play from Rangers defence. Again, Fotheringham is to the rescue. 2 very good saves. Strong hand, first of all. If he doesn't get a hand to that, it's a penalty.
Yeah,
he does. He gets a strong hand.
He's got it absolutely correct.
Yeah, he's got it spot on. Great save. Keeps us in it.
One and one, you see it given so often here.
Exactly. You see there, good strong hands
2
onto
hands.
the ball.
Yeah.
Wins it perfectly.
And the follow-up.
That's one. Yeah, it's a great save again. Fantastic. It keeps us in it. Should have been a saviour for me most of the season.
Yeah, perhaps not quite at the credit he deserves.
No, definitely not. For me, he's been a little bit an unsung hero at the club, and I would wish he had at least one of the Player of the Year awards this season.
I would agree. Bierman did it all right, and then his forward pass is intercepted by Graham Shinney. Miller back for John Terrell. Caught in possession as well. Here's Shinney again after McLean get the telling touch. Still Graham Shinney. Oh, and he just clips over the top. But again, when Aberdeen run to the ball, they hunt impacts. And Shinney always willing to travel that 10, 20 yards to get into the danger area and try and hurt you.
He's been great for Aberdeen today. Shinney has had a fantastic game until now. The driving forward and putting Rangers under pressure when he gets opportunities. Sloppy play from Terrell again. A couple of times throughout the first half where you get caught on the ball and it takes it too easy. Yeah. Let's level a game. We don't have that much time. We need to get rid of the ball, move and get the ball back again. You don't have. When do you ever see somebody get the ball and just running with the ball for ages with no pressure?
Would it be fair to say that Wes Fotheringham is offering inspiration first class?
Yes, it's been fantastic. If it wasn't for him, it could have been 4-5 already.
It is a solid to go. that separates the sides as Martin Waghorn gives chase. And Reynolds gets it back to him from Shinnie.
I think with Waghorn as well, he's got a great engine, got a really strong runner.
Yeah. He's going to have to work defenders.
Exactly.
Here.
That's what you want to see. Somebody coming on.
He's trying here.
Exactly.
Lewis with the clearance.
A bit more desire for the boys who go a long way now.
John Terrell doesn't let his head go down, which is a good sign. He's pushed away from Miller by Considine. Down goes Rooney. No infringement.
To be fair, for me, I think he's lucky that they get away with that. That looked a bit like a foul for me when I first see it. Maybe not when you see it again in slow motion, but in the replay, but for me that was a foul.
There's Windass back for Miller. 6 points, the difference between the sides getting into this one tonight. It's Barry Mackay tries to push Rangers on. Bierman in support. Looking the touchline in front of that Sandy Garden stand. Delivered by Mackay. It's deep. It's fisted away. Suggestions that Gardner was impeded as he tried to get on the end of the flighted delivery from Mackay. No decision from the referee. Aberdeen back in possession. There's a race on. Kenny Miller decides there is no race on. Empties. Niall McGinn will be yellow carded for the trouble. Kenny Miller thinking, no, I've seen the day, but at 37, no, I'm not going to risk a hamstring trying to match you down that touchline.
That's experience. He knows that his right back is out of position. James Tavernier on the part, getting caught out. He has to make this challenge to bring him down. Else he's one against the defender. He can't let that happen. It's clever play from Kenny Miller again. That's experience.
And a free kick out the touchline.
Yes, it's not a dangerous situation now.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't it be?
McLean just drops it into feet. O'Connor coming short. No one tracks the movement. O'Connor wants to give and go. Well, Considine, the big centre back or left back, given this freedom of Ibrox there to keep ball in there. Driving forward again is McLean. Charged down again by Aidan Wilson. Now Taylor throws it in off the head of Wilson. Awkward. Miller gets a touch. Had to get that right. Gets a wee break as well. Loses his footing in now. Gathered by Ryan Christie. Held up by Considine. Now McGinn. He's going narrow. Oh, it's a good delivery too. Still not cleared. 2-0 Aberdeen. The last touch is Ryan Christie. But Rangers, they were defending so deep, Peter, inviting Aberdeen to come on to them. And when that deep delivery, always the second ball, the danger, knocked back across the face of goal. Ryan Christie at the right place to claim his 5th Aberdeen goal. And Rangers, well, had no answers to the movement and the desire of Aberdeen here.
You know what, Tom, this is actually fantastic play from Aberdeen. You have to be honest, you know what I mean? It's a great cross in. A lovely touch from Adam Rooney putting the ball in. He places his back into Christie's head. Look at this from Adam Rooney. He just placed the ball in, boom. And then it's a cushion header. Good finish. But it's so sloppy from Rangers. They actually, you know what, Tom? It goes back to the free kick Kenny Miller made here at the sideline. They've done the right thing in bringing him down. But then they make a short pass into the middle of the pitch, just at the edge of the D, under no pressure from a Rangers player whatsoever. He gets the ball, turns and then starts attacking again. It's so sloppy from Rangers. They had no pressure whatsoever from the Rangers player to push out. They all stood in the back line and into the box and just invite the pressure on.
No arguments for me. 2-0 in favour of the team from Scotland's North East corner. Rangers need some kind of answer. It was Considine, the left back, bullying Rangers' defence.
Yeah.
They kept it alive in there.
They did, but it all comes from that, though. It all comes from the pressure the Rangers invite them. You should have to make them kick it along there for a 50-50. Instead, they get a short pass and suddenly they're being able on top of Rangers again at the edge of the box. They're inviting the pressure on.
Oh, Joey Gardner has a wee kick out there at Andrew Considine. He wasn't happy about the attentions of the experienced Aberdeen defender.
Very lucky to be fair,
by the assistant.
Because the linesman actually seen it and told him to stop it.
Yeah.
It's very lucky. He easily get a card for that.
Gardner shows for it again. Knocked out of play by Shinnie. The Rangers now just go route one. Try and play the game.
They have to go for it. They haven't been in it again in the second half yet. They haven't had a chance yet. Or anything. It's been Aberdeen from the best half. They've had started better in the second half.
Tavernier launches it in. Helped on by Bates. Waghorn's effort comes cannoning back off the shin guards of young Aidan Wilson. Bierman does well. Windass caught betwixt and between. Interestingly, Peter, if you look back to the winter break, Rangers were 2 points ahead of Aberdeen at the winter break. So you can see the Rangers season went offline. Yeah,
you're spot on, Tom. You know, that's a big sign there.
Waghorn links with Tavernier, as does Miller. Rangers get a wee break off Considine. Windass with the cutback. Shinnie again, who's been everywhere for Aberdeen this evening.
Fantastic engine, you know, he's up, down.
He's robbed it again. And he's got this touch from Rooney. Graham Shinnie again after Bates had dived in. Still Shinnie. Christie demands it, squeezed away by Bierman. McLean tries to play in Logan, but Rangers stand firm. And that was a typical pass from an uncultured centre half. Rangers nil, Aberdeen 2. 2 substitutes already committed by Pedro Caixinha. Will he be perhaps thinking about a third? Limited options on the bench at this stage. Midfielders Halliday and Holt, or Bart Jonas at 18. Serge Atakayi, also 18, the young Finnish wide midfielder come winger. So our cards have just about been played, Peter.
Yeah, you know, you might see, for me, maybe a Jason Holt with his engine. He's so good at getting around the pitch, and maybe something you would like to see now, to be able to get in about it a little bit. He's got a fantastic work rate.
Or do you just throw in a youngster like Jonas and say, go and see how you handle this atmosphere and chasing a game?
Definitely, but maybe we get a wee bit of experience as well, kind of thing. Could just throw that in.
Yep. Over the top from David Bates.
It's actually a good run from Waghorn there. If the ball has been good enough,
Aberdeen.
Then he could have been in behind.
Early delivery, Miller has released Tavernier, who's in the box. Limited options to hit. Well defended Reynolds. Ball out of play, Rangers throw. Ball's out for throw. Rangers never really got going from the first whistle tonight, Peter.
No, they haven't.
Are they ready? The third and final change. Final instruction from Haldane Baptiste. It's Bart Jonas who's going to come on.
You're right, Tom.
Yeah.
Good for a bit of youth. Again.
Another from the Auchenhowie youth ranks. Off the bench in the last 2 games. Jamie Burjonas. Joined Rangers aged at 9. Aidan Wilson. The 18-year-olds combined. Great take from Miles Bierman. When he knocks it in, there's a chance for Waghorn. Who's in the follow-up? No takers. Excellent defending again from Considine. Wonderful invention from Miles Bierman, and Martin Waghorn denied. But Bierman leading from the front. The 18-year-old, well, absolutely torching the opponent, and Martin Waghorn coming close. Still Aberdeen 2 goals to the good though.
Fantastic play from Bierman there. Pace, strength to hold him off and get a good ball in. I have to say, it's a great tackle from the Aberdeen defender. Didn't see who it was actually.
Considine, I believe.
It's a Considine coming across, because Waghorn is spooling him strong. He's holding him off. Look there. It's a great challenge. Last gasp challenge. Throw his body on the line, and it's unlucky. It's one they wanted, and Waghorn needs that. Sitting in the back of the net at that point would have been good. Get back in the game.
Jamie Burjonas will now be introduced. Terrell, perhaps.
Yeah, Terrell.
No shot there. John Terrell has ran his race. And Burjonas coming off the bench for the 3rd time in his Rangers career. And Rangers now with another teenager in the side. Burjonas straight into midfield. Gets a word from Kenny Miller. So we've got Bates at 20, Bierman at 18. And Bart Jonas also at 18. There's Kenny Miller at the other end of the age spectrum, to be fair. Tavernier is to look lively. Windass and Waghorn failed to combine. McLean for O'Connor. McGinn. Kenny Miller back as an auxiliary right back at the moment. Rangers again hemmed in. Out of play from Andrew Considine. A long-standing record. Very much in jeopardy now from a Rangers perspective. All-time league meetings, Rangers 128 wins, 76 matches have ended in draws, with Aberdeen from their 63 successes against Rangers in league business. So 3 18-year-olds in the Rangers ranks at the moment. Here's Barry Mackay. Windass on his heels. Can't gather. Rangers have struggled, Peter, from my perspective, to match the movement and the awareness of Christie and McLean in particular, playing off the front. They're picking up every second ball and they're full of invention.
Yeah, that's true. Shinnie as well for me.
Yep.
He's been in about everything up and down the park. He's causing problems for Rangers. Aberdeen's pretty much winning the game from the middle of the park.
Yep.
They're winning every battle in the middle. They don't let Rangers run into them at all. They've just been sharper today, to be honest.
Up for Rooney. Interception, Bierman. Bates first touch for Jonas. Alert to the danger as he was closed down by McLean. Windass turns well, gets away from Shinnie after he looked to have lost out. Working through the gears. Oh, he's snuggled into Waghorn!
Yes!
Rangers come on! The Windass and Waghorn combination pull Rangers a goal back on the hour mark. And Martin Waghorn gets his first goal since the 18th of March, and it's some finish too. As Rangers win Aberdeen 2. Windass, the provider, Waghorn with a finish.
Tom, tell you what, that's an absolute top-class finish. That's not a boy with lack of confidence. He's actually think that over the goalkeeper. It's a top-class finish. But that's a great run from Windass. He thought he was going to lose the ball in the middle of the park. He gets turned, opens his legs up and starts running with the ball, and you couldn't stop him. Lifts his head up and passes a great ball into the path of Waghorn, who's made a great run. And that's a top-class finish. Brilliant. Also good confidence with Martin Waghorn as well. Game on again. We're back in the game.
Absolutely. 16 for the season for Martin Waghorn. But credit to Josh Windass. His touch lost the attentions of Graham Shinnie. He was determined to cover the territory quickly, and the weight of pass for Martin Waghorn was absolutely inch perfect, and Waghorn cleverly conjured up a quality finish to an excellent move, and giving Rangers a lifeline largely down to the saves made at the other end by West Fotheringham.
Yeah, Tommy spot on again. You know, if it wasn't for West Fotheringham, we wouldn't be in the game now. It could have been easily 3 or 4 for Aberdeen.
Gardner goes down cleverly, drew the foul from Reynolds. Windass has gone early, not spotted by James Tavernier. Now, just cool heads is the name of the game. Tavernier, it's got all to do. 1v2, no one going short to give him an option.
Does well to get something out of that. They let him just... They kind of left him alone in there. There was no support whatsoever.
James Tavernier does so well.
See, I would love Tom there. Look now, Martin Waghorn just scored a goal. He's going out to take a wide free kick. He's a main striker. Dave Tavernier has got good delivery normally as well. Get him Waghorn in the box.
Wilson is in the mix, as is Bates. Waghorn delivers. Keeper comes and uses his 6'5" frame to good effect. Waghorn giving Rangers a real chance on the hour mark, pulling one back. Just 9 minutes after Aberdeen had got their second goal. Oh, it's launched back to front. Bierman polices Christie well.
It's too easy. Far too easy, that. Long pass from the goalkeeper. Long kick up. And he's almost in behind. But Bierman spotted the danger well and got covered in. But 2 centre-halves should have covered that out.
Well, Rangers and Aberdeen looking forward to European football next season. Go back in Rangers history to this day in 1961. Rangers made their first appearance in a European final. The match was hosted here at Ibrox and they lost 2-0 to Fiorentina in front of an 80,000 crowd. 1961, pioneering football for Rangers.
Fantastic.
For Jonas, very alert. have Rangers found a wee bit of spirit since the goal?
Surely they were getting a bit of self-belief in it, they'll be banging in now, and awful Aberdeen will also maybe feel a bit of pressure.
But Mackay with a challenge.
Yeah, exactly. But Aberdeen will think, oh no, 2-0 up, that cushion's gone now. Suddenly the game on again.
Asking questions.
Exactly, asking questions.
Logan. Considine with a touch. Now it's Rangers' turn to hunt and packs. Gardner again gets across. Real pest. Even a wee bit of a touch on the defender Taylor, and at the other end Aidan Wilson. It's been a baptism of fire for the youngster. Been in the bench 4 times, never called into action. Tonight given a starting jersey.
To be fair, I think especially first half, he's done a great job of especially holding Adam Rooney away from any dangers. He's done the same. I think Adam Rooney's had one or two chances you'd always probably get as a striker. I think he's actually stepped up to the plate quite well, to be fair to that.
Aidan Wilson, born on the 2nd of January 1999. There are cars in the car park older than he is.
1999. That's signed a year later than that.
Wow. I'm saying nothing.
I know. Oh my God.
Long Waggy gets in there ahead of Considine. Gardner takes over. James Tavernier tries to cover the territory. The sliding challenge was timely from Anthony O'Connor. Now Rangers are making life a wee bit more awkward for Aberdeen. The challenges are starting to be, well, effectively making their mark, and passes are finding their targets.
Yes, they're spot on, Tom. But also, you know what? Fans, every now and then Rangers are coming forward, you can hear the fan lifting, and that helps the players as well. It helps them a lot listening to that roar coming. I do that for myself. Nothing better than listening when I got the ball and they were expecting me to go and run at people. You can hear the crowd going.
Yep.
It gets that adrenaline going in your body, and it's something that players need sometimes.
That's effective at the moment. Here's Miller, tracked by O'Connor. Oh, and Kenny Miller literally and metaphorically gives the slip to Anthony O'Connor. Now Bates. Derek McInnes is an anxious figure in the technical area. Aberdeen stand firm again. Aberdeen maybe just looking to break things up by making a substitution. They might go for the tall, imposing frontman Stockley, just to give him a focal point, perhaps at the expense of Christie. But what's obvious for me at the moment is, Peter, Rangers defending 20 yards further up the field.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Tom. They are getting further up the pitch now. They're not too deep, and that's made it difficult for Aberdeen. If they want that time, they put the ball in behind, but Rangers seem to win it now when it comes up, and that gets them, like you say, that 20 yards further up the pitch that we need to be.
Yeah, it's a change for Aberdeen. 67 minutes on the clock. Rooney's match is over. Stockley, it's like for like here. Rooney off, Stockley on.
Stockley a little bit of a bigger player, with strong physical in the air.
Well, a fan's favourite, Adam Rooney.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic season for Aberdeen, and definitely he can be proud of his season. But to be fair, Wilson today started smacked, and that's maybe why he's getting substituted as well, because he's not had much in the game. A couple of loose chances, but normally he gets more than that.
19 goals for the season, 20 last season for Adam Rooney. Jay Stockley on for the 25th time this season. The former Bournemouth frontman coming off the bench. He's got 7 goals in his Aberdeen career. Derek McInnes freshening things up. And I think as much of that was just to spend or use up a minute or two at a time, because he knew Rangers were in the ascendancy.
Yeah, that's always part of the game.
Yeah.
You play the game, you know, if you see you get substituted, you stay over the far side and try and waste a bit of time and getting the fans going against you and stuff. So,
you know, Stockley immediately a sliding challenge, but Aidan Wilson makes nothing of it whatsoever. Straight back to his feet. It was a flailing boot, perhaps, from Stockley. Shinnie just plays it back down from where it came. Wilson climbing over Stockley. Aberdeen getting the throw in. The referee's tried to let the game flow tonight. John Beaton, Category 1 since 2009, 35 years of age.
I think he's done a good job. He's done a good job tonight.
Yeah.
There's not been much. He's been keeping the cars quiet.
Yeah. There's Logan. Stockley with the flick on. Nobody's picked up again. And the volley just whistles over the crossbar from Niall McGinn. But again, Rangers all a bit narrow, all a bit compact rather, and nobody picking up again at the back post.
Yeah, Tavernier's going in for the header and doesn't win it, and then suddenly McGinn is the free, and happy to see that sail over like that. Doesn't hit the target, lucky enough.
Well, Fotheringham takes no chances, not enough pace on the ball for him to lift it. I have to say, since the changes in this second period, there's been more spirit about Rangers, Peter.
Yeah.
There's some defending to do. Well, McLean's delivery goes astray.
A bit sloppy there. Far too easy from a throw-in, getting in behind to get an easy cross in. Even looking if he overhits it.
He's got a great engine too, Kenny McLean. 14 goals in his Aberdeen career. Joined from St Mirren in the January 15 window. Looks like a free kick. The referee doesn't see it. Jonas patrolling there, does a good job, tidy, good first touch. Bates takes over up for Waghorn. Now there's a race on. Windass once involved. Windass eased out of things from Reynolds. And the referee doesn't see it that way.
To be fair, I think he would look for it. He went over a bit too easy there, looking for it. I think he actually would have gone away from the defender there had he stood on his feet.
Well, he certainly got that ability to change pace quickly.
Exactly.
Josh Windass. I think he potentially could be a huge player for Rangers. He stays fit and find the right position in the team for him.
I think as well, Tom, I think he needs to read the game better.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times he's good at when he gets the ball and just starts driving at people. But when he's also need to do the other aspect of the game, defensively a little bit, find your right, get yourself in the right positions and stuff like that. That's why you need to be a little bit more intelligent around that and the football mind of it. But yeah, he's got a good drive on him when he gets going. Like you see that for the goal for Blackburn, driving forward with the ball. He's a very strong driver.
He's only 22 and coming out of the lower reaches of English football with Accrington Stanley, and he's struggled this season to stay injury free. Tonight, Josh Windass in his 16th start. The Rangers showing character to try and get back on terms. They've around 19 minutes plus stoppages to do so.
Yeah, lucky they got a throw in. There wasn't meant to be the other thing. And now McGinn is not happy as well on the sideline. But you feel the pressure now as well, you know. I mean, it's been 2-1 up and a 2-0 up, and then suddenly the 2-1 and a bit of pressure back on. But look at that clock to wind down as quick as possible.
Wilson with the forward ball, headed away by Taylor. Miller's so deep this evening. Knocks it long, but first to show is Logan. Back to Logan again. Crowd of just over 48,000 this evening inside Ibrox. Long in search of Windass. Considine ungainly gets something on it and just knocks it out for a throw-in. Didn't like the attention that Windass was paying to him. It's over here. Stamina levels are good at the moment, Peter, you have to say that.
Yeah, definitely.
Windass though on his heels, and Considine steps in for Aberdeen. Bates. Out ball is the goalkeeper for there. And Sunday Rangers bring the curtain down with a trip to Perth. Over the top, Barry Mackay has dissected the Aberdeen defenders. Garner wins it. Tavernier and Miller chase. It's Tavernier who takes it on, and Miller finds a corner to work in. Oh, he's fired in a beauty. Oh, down goes Mackay. He's wrong side though to get that decision, I suspect. The home fans thought there was contact. Bierman tries to get something out of nothing, and he might still do so. Knocks it in. There's Barry Mackay. It's a chance for Miles Bierman. It was on his right foot, and somehow or another the ball goes behind, and Rangers looking for the corner. Barry Mackay not happy at all. He wants a word with the referee. Beaten. It's about the quality of delivery from Miller here.
It's never a penalty. That it's far too soft. There though, I don't know, you can't see if he's offside in that position, but it's definitely not a penalty to Mackay in the first situation.
Rangers do have the corner though. Lewis denying Mackay. Mackay launches it in. In fact, it was Bierman denied. A bit of pushing in there. Confirmation the ref wasn't sure it was a corner in the first place. When he gives an award like that from the ball from the air, you know the referee just wants to neutralise.
Yeah, you know, Aberdeen is taking everything they can right now. They're feeling the pressure coming onto them. I think Rangers has definitely over the last 10 minutes or so been one who's been dominant one. No, it's not really in that. You know, it's two young boys as well shaking their heads kind of thing.
Barry Mackay trying to explode into this match. Get Rangers on terms, a 22-year-old. Looking to exploit any deficiencies in the Aberdeen rearguard, who have been pretty solid so far this evening. And Bierman is certainly showing desire aplenty as he links with Jonas. Windass comes across quickly to put pressure on Reynolds. And it's back with Lewis. Knocked on by Miller. Considine with the ball wide where McGinn takes over. And Bates with the timely challenge on Shinnie. Shinnie claims.
That's a free kick. To be fair though, I don't think Bates got the ball. I think he went through Shinnie's into his legs and then it was actually. But it's one of the ones that referee's not really going to give that one as a free kick, is he?
Tavernier gets it away. Free kick Rangers. Never in doubt. Joey Gardner just knows where to put his body.
He's taking one for the team there. He sees coming and he takes the hit.
Yes, Reynolds.
Clever play.
Must be walking a bit of a tightrope for a yellow card, the former Motherwell man. It was 10 days ago. One-time target for Rangers allegedly in the reign of Alan McCoist. Free kick Rangers, Tavernier over the ball. Into the final 15 minutes. Tavernier launches. It's Stocky with the clearance only as far as Barry Mackay. He lifted his head. He knew his intent, but the technique just wasn't there on this occasion for Barry Mackay.
Yes, if he sees the gap, then it's worth taking a gamble and take a chance on it. But it's a difficult one to score from there, and he doesn't get the right connection with the ball.
One thing, Peter, 14 minutes of the match remaining, one thing it doesn't have is an end of season feel.
No, it definitely doesn't. No, it's always going to be an intense game against Aberdeen, you know, it's always that rivalry as well with them. So it's bragging rights and all this. There's been a lot of people talking, like we talked about earlier, want to win this game. And Rangers want to go and end on a high this season, on a high.
It's Aberdeen who haven't really got into a stride, and that's because Rangers haven't let them second period.
I think Aberdeen started the second half better as well as the first half as well. They were better first half and started second half, but since Rangers got the goal, Rangers are more dominant. But I think Aberdeen have ridden off the pressure and got back in it a little bit.
Oh, it takes a deflection, but it's into the grateful gloves of Wes Fotheringham from Niall McGinn. Route one from Rangers. Reynolds clean
come on,
header
Kenny.
this time. Two Stags determined to win it there. Shinnie and Miller. Shinnie who got the touch. McGinn has it now. Going beyond Tavernier, swirls one in. Bates, the header, down goes Gardner. Jonas gets a touch. Miller for Windass.
Over legs.
O'Connor just squeezes it off his toe.
Well,
Once early, Waghorn's on the move. He spotted him.
We support.
Waghorn takes a touch. Gardner central. Tavernier's come forward and threatening as well. Clips it in. Wouldn't come on to Gardner. Headed away again by Taylor. Here's Waghorn again for Jonas. Miller pushes it wide for Bierman. It's Aberdeen who are backtracking. Here's Miles Bierman again. He's clipped it wide for Barry Mackay. Mackay measures it in. Waghorn tries to get the header. It's off the head of Taylor. Still not cleared. Thumped away by Christie. Much better from Rangers, Peter.
Yeah, it's good pressure. Ball, Rangers player keep the ball alive, keep the pressure on. Good opportunities to keep going like that. Goal will come, hopefully.
Aidan Wilson proves that his jersey has been pulled by
Yeah, it did look like that as well. I thought that as well. I thought they were just as bad as each other.
Thanks Thanks for joining us this evening on Rangers TV. Peter Livingston, myself, Tom Miller, bring you all the live action as Rangers entertaining Aberdeen, second v third in the Scottish Premiership. Rangers conceding the opener in 9 minutes and then a second in 51 minutes. Martin Waghorn pulled one back on the hour mark. Since then it's been Rangers who have threatened more than the visitors, but it's Logan in possession for Aberdeen. Deep angle delivery. McGinn has it, closed down by Tavernier. Shinnie quickly supporting. Waghorn plays it off. McGinn, or rather not, his referee beaten. Aberdeen get the decision. Martin Waghorn suggests the last touch come off the Aberdeen player, and they're not in a hurry to get the ball back in play.
I think he knew, Tom. He's just getting annoyed. I think they're wasting time, Aberdeen. You know, they're using all trick in the book to waste time.
Tavernier does well. He was underneath that when he was stretching to get something on it. Better spell from Aberdeen, and Barjonas tight on McLean. Aberdeen get the decision. Rangers just a bit of respite at the moment. I'm going to draw breath as Aberdeen try and muscle their way back into this game, despite having the 2-1 advantage at the moment. It's been more about Rangers as McGinn readies himself for a free kick. Rangers have to be organised. Fotheringham organising as it's fired in. It's off the head of Bates, and Fotheringham comes and gathers that second ball. The decision had already gone in favour of Rangers with a flag in the air, and the ball was moving. They'll do it again, and there was quite a huge difference.
I mean, these decisions for the referees sometimes, yes, I can understand if it was up higher in the pitch, in the middle of the pitch, and you don't want that to happen, but it's in the goalkeeper's box then. Doesn't really make a big deal.
Well held up by Waghorn, linking with Miller after he'd been picked out by Barjonas. Bierman again. He's a one-man desperate job to get Rangers back on terms. Goes astray with the final pass, and that final third protected by Aberdeen over the top from Aidan Wilson.
Bierman has been come on to a game
outstanding.
Second half, he's definitely coming forward, going forward the pitch. It's been great. Second half.
10 minutes remaining at Ibrox. Rangers 1, Aberdeen 2. Shinnie again driving Aberdeen on. Out wide for Logan. Aerial route again, looking for Stockley. Tavernier had to get something on it, and Stockley just pushing in to the former Newcastle man. Rangers get the free kick. He'd be happy, of course, Peter. Newcastle promoted.
Yeah, fantastic for them and the club. You know, for me as well, it's an important one. I love that the club is back up there. But, you know, it's also for the people behind the scenes. We're getting their jobs and all these different things. It's fantastic that they get back in the Premier League.
Long delivery from Fotheringham. Garner climbs again. Reynolds has it. Tries to turn the Rangers rear guard. Wilson, a resident of Helensburgh, like a certain Sir Walter Smith. Pressure on the ball again from Aberdeen, but Rangers keep it. That's more important than panicking and giving it away.
Yeah.
Free kick goes against Waghorn. I think, in fact, it might have been Barry Mackay who'd gone early, just trying to play off the strikers.
But there's too much waiting about down the back. We don't have that much time to waste time in playing the ball about down in the back four and the keeper. You know what I mean? Now look, Aberdeen wasting time. Surely the referee is putting on time for these things, but I mean, what do you see now? They seem to have gone a little bit flat.
Yeah. Or are they trying to have Aberdeen come a wee bit further forward to exploit some space in behind?
It sounds like a good plan, Tom, but I don't know if that's the way they're thinking.
I'm not sure it's by design. It might be as they try and draw breath as Kenny Miller steps in after a terrible touch from Wilson, and Windass takes over. Here's Gardner. Waghorn's ahead of him. Windass has some ground to cover. When he's quick enough, he gets there ahead of Considine. Still Josh Windass. Down he goes.
How's that not a foul?
Yep.
Yes.
Cleverly puts his body in front of the defender as Rangers getting bodies forward. Excellent desire from Josh Windass, who was so crucially involved in Rangers' goal this evening. He had to be quick to get across there, and he's won the free kick.
Definitely, Tom, but look at that there. His hand's all over him.
It's a bear hug.
Well, he's just been clever enough when they're dragging the foul and falling to the ground. Because it is a foul. The defender is doing stupid there. He's heading towards the corner flag. Doesn't need to touch him. Just force him away out.
It was a bear hug.
But for us, we'll take that all day long.
Free kick Rangers, Tavernier's over the ball. Look at the positioning in the box.
Come on, good delivery.
Whipped in Tavernier.
Oh,
still in the air off the head of Kenny Miller. Gardner gets something on it. Might have been nudged along the way, but it goes behind for a goal kick. And still Rangers 1, Aberdeen 2. We've got 7 minutes plus stoppages remaining. Decent free kick. But Aberdeen protecting their goalkeeper in numbers.
yeah, they're defending well.
Oh, we left it late at Pataudry, Peter. Why
Yeah,
not?
We definitely did. We definitely
Let's
did.
do it all again. Stockley is certainly
Well, I don't know about the scene there.
been in about it. He's climbed with an elbow against Bates.
Oh, is it an elbow?
Yellow card for the Aberdeen substitute, Jayden Stockley. Spotted by referee John Beaton, just using his arm. He'll say it was for leverage.
I'd like to see that again. And
Stockley yellow carded. You'll have to take my word for it, because
Yeah.
we've more exciting action to bring you. Free kick Rangers. Get it launched into the danger area.
get it up there. But it's all about second balls now. These is so important now.
Gardner
Second balls.
climbs. No, and they just can't steer it into the danger area. Rangers again will just knock it long, surely. Keep the pressure on, keep Aberdeen on that back foot. Barjonas gets it. It's almost like a youth team between Bates, Wilson and Barjonas and Bierman.
Like the Jonas there. See when he goes and gets the ball, he looks constantly looks over his shoulders to make sure he's got space before the balls arrives to him. He's
Wilson's
dead alert.
decided to come forward. Corner gets it to Gardner. Now it's back for Miller. Over the top. Windus has made a great run. Down he goes. It's a clumsy challenge, although perhaps he's put his body in there looking for it.
Yeah, he's exactly that, Tom. He's threw his body in there to try and get a foul out of it, but it's never a foul. The defender just standing there, taking a hit. It's not a foul. You see it there.
The ball's too heavy anyway, so he's unlikely to get on it.
Considine's just standing his ground, and it's never going to foul.
Barjonas wins it again for Rangers. Miller back for Bates. Get yourself in the end of that one, says David Bates. Yeah, Barjonas is very alert for an 18-year-old, plays with the head up, and he's always looking a step ahead. He's wanting it.
I love that. I love that when I hold midfield like that, come and get the ball off the goalkeeper or defenders, look over his shoulders before he gets the ball. Balls arrive to him. You see our top players doing it, Iniesta and all them. When the ball is on their way to them, they look 2 or 3 times to the sides, make sure there's nobody there to know what next step's going to be. And he's doing the exact same thing. It's paying off for him. It's great. Good to see.
The clock's an enemy as well at the moment.
Yeah, it is. It is. Definitely is. You need to get a hold of the ball.
And there's Aberdeen again. Here's Shinnie. He's been a real thorn in the side all evening. He's found McGinn. He'll tell you there was communication that mattered. It's too long for everyone, and Bierman just thumps it long. Mentions of Gardner. Barjonas, composed, alert, and real quality from the youngster from
I'm very
Cumbernauld.
impressed with him since he came on.
And that's a great delivery as well, as Martin Waghorn is emptied by Andrew Considine.
How is he complaining about that? I don't understand how he's complaining about that.
Yellow card, Andrew Considine. His 7th of the season. Considine making his 390th Aberdeen appearance this evening. Just ensuring Martin Waghorn couldn't spin beyond them. 3 minutes and counting at Ibrox. Rangers 1, Aberdeen 2. Tavernier entrusted with the set play. There's instruction from the skipper, Kenny Miller. I'm not sure that he'd be listening. He'll have his own ideas where this is to be played.
As long as it's a good one.
Anticipation in Ibrox. Tavernier fires it in. It's a decent delivery. Just maybe not quite enough height on it. He picks up the loose ball again. Now he clips it in. Bates gets something on it, and it's knocked away by Ryan Christie. Barjonas, his first alert, brings it down with a touch like Velcro. Now Mackay throws it in. Bates. Oh! Windass was in there as well. No one can cap capitalise. It's a really delightful delivery from Barry Mackay. Bates, Windass, Waghorn, all looking to get on the end of it, and somehow or another it lands kindly for Joe Lewis.
It's a great ball from Barry Mackay. Fantastic ball, and Windass, it seems to just surprise him instead of actually anticipating the ball
here
coming.
for Stockley. Stockley already yellow carded. 2 yellow, Nick Red. Aberdeen reduced to 10 men, very similar to what happened on the last visit in December when Ryan Jack was red carded in the 90th minute. Stockley knew immediately his challenge was illegal. Again leading with the arm. Down goes Aidan Wilson. The referee has no decision to make.
I like that for the referee. He's not taking that, and he knows that he's not allowed to use his arms like that and going up, and he deliberately does. He's always been booked for it once. He does it again. I love the consistency for the referee that he goes and books him again. It's fantastic. His arm's up there. His arms doesn't need to be up there. He's not jumping, so it doesn't need a elevation. Doesn't need to be up there. It's a definite foul, and it's a great spot for the referee.
Fired long. Now Aberdeen with everyone behind the ball. We're in the 90th minute. Can Rangers dig out an equaliser? Bates for Miller. On the angle back for Bates. Now he needs to either drive or clip it in. It's too slow. The tempo needs to be quickened. Miller for Tavernier. McGinn back defending. Still James Tavernier. Clips it in. It's a wonderful delivery. No one goes early. Or they all went too early, rather. Bates as Rangers started again. Miller round the corner. Waghorn's on the move. Considine cracks him. Waghorn holds him off. Back for Tavernier. Get in the box is the call. Tries to dig out the delivery. It comes cannoning back off Shinnie.
Comes off himself.
Last touch off Tavernier. Throw in to Aberdeen. 3 additional minutes to be played. And they start right now. It's been a strange second half, Peter. Rangers have bullied Aberdeen the way Aberdeen perhaps bullied Rangers in the first 8.
Yeah, it's the best part of the game. Aberdeen been the stronger team, I think. Now towards the end, of course, you expect that. They're defending the 2-1 lead. They're expecting the defending that.
Oh, it's got a wee bit nasty there.
I think it's
a good challenge for Bates.
I think it's a straight enough challenge.
Yeah.
I
think again Aberdeen are maximising the opportunity to stay down.
Yeah, he's probably trying to drag something, also because they've had a red card themselves. They're trying to get it to play the other way.
Josh Windass wants McLean to get back to his feet.
He's getting called up now. You can't call him back now.
That's reaction to what's going on round about him.
He's getting a yellow card.
Well, David Bates cautioned for the challenge, which was robust, I accept, on McLean. But Aberdeen holding the ball up, not in a hurry to get the game back underway again as the referee gets the administration done. 55-year-old John Beaton, the man in the middle tonight. Still some positives after a first half that was pretty impotent, for want of a better term, by Rangers, Peter.
Yeah, definitely.
The second half they've shown spirit, they've shown character and shown desire.
It wasn't until they got the goal, really. I think Aberdeen was the better team at the start of the second half as well. And then Rangers got a goal and suddenly they changed and we got that belief, the fans got lifted, and we created some good pressure onto Aberdeen. Never really created big chances, but huffing and puffing and didn't really get it in the end.
At this stage of proceedings, I would normally offer you the opportunity to give my Rangers TV man of the match. One or two candidates. Young Wilson's had a very good debut as an 18-year-old, of that there's no doubt. But Fotheringham between the sticks for me has caught the eye.
Yeah, but I totally agree with you, Tom. I think Fotheringham for me, had it not been for him, we would have been 4 or 5 to now. So definitely for me, he's been the man of the match.
Long delivery, dealt with by Taylor. 40 seconds of the added on 3 minutes remaining. Bar Jonas has it for Rangers. Urged to do it early. Throws it in. Gardner climbs. Tavernier takes a touch. Squeezed away him again. Miller tries to get there quickly. Aberdeen might look to break here. And again caught Christie. Ball held up by McLean. He just wants the whistle. There is no flag. McGinn holds his line. Rangers defending very square and flat.
Don't foul him.
McGinn drags it back. There's no one in the box. Remember, Aberdeen down to 10 at the moment. Following the red card to Stockley. And just as you say, Peter, the free kick goes in favour of Aberdeen. Don't foul him. Clearly not heard.
He's just going to take his time now. They're wasting time. Going to go up and then we're just going to play it in the corner. at least when they're in the play, you can go in and try to get the ball off them and play on. But when they get these wee...
It's the end of an era of Rangers dominance against the team from Pittodrie here at Ibrox. 2-1 the scoreline. A second half with many, many positives for Rangers after a first half to forget. The far side assistant has a word with the young debutant Aidan Wilson, who'll remember this 90 minutes for a long, long time. Rangers with a sensational record against Aberdeen, stretching back 39 league games. They can't make it 40, although Wes Fotheringham did everything in his quality and in his locker to try and deny them. Aberdeen celebrate. They have a cup final to look forward to. They broke the deadlock in 9 minutes. It was Graham Shinney, right place, right time, driving at the Rangers back four and launching the ball beyond Wes Fotheringham. Wes Fotheringham thereafter stood between Rangers and a bit of a going over in that first 45. And into the second period, Rangers introduced Martin Waghorn for Joe Dodu. In 47 minutes, Rooney had another huge save from Fotheringham, and that inspired Rangers. Shinney fired one over the top, and then in 51 minutes, Aberdeen got the reward for their dominance. A second goal. McGinn crossed, Rooney knocked it back across the face of goal, and Christie with a close-range finish. Bierman then really started to activate his wide play, and Rangers got the reward. Waghorn on the end of a Windass pass gave Rangers a lifeline on the hour mark. Rangers won, Aberdeen 2. Thereafter, Rangers threatened and knocked on the door. They tried every trick in the book to conjure up a winner, and even when Aberdeen were red carded and down to 10 men with that red card for Jayden Stock,